If you're looking for a budget-friendly place to retire abroad, you might be interested in these 7 destinations that offer a low cost of living, great weather, and quality healthcare. According to U.S. News, these are some of the best affordable places to retire overseas in 2023. Chitre, Panama. This city on the Pacific coast has a small town charm and modern amenities. You can enjoy the Spanish colonial architecture, the annual festivals, and the nearby beaches. The cost of living is 25% lower than in the U.S., and you can apply for a pensionado visa that grants you discounts on many services. To qualify for this visa, you need to have a lifetime pension of at least $1,000 per month or $1,250 if you have a spouse or dependents. You also need to provide a police clearance certificate, a health certificate, and proof of income. Corozal, Belize. This district in northern Belize has a tropical jungle, rural villages, and Caribbean seashores. You can experience the diverse culture, the natural beauty, and the laid-back lifestyle. The cost of living is 50% lower than in the U.S., and you can qualify for a qualified retired person program that exempts you from taxes on foreign income. To qualify for this program, you need to be at least 45 years old and have a monthly income of at least $2,000 from a pension or annuity. You also need to deposit $24,000 in a Belize bank account every year and spend at least 1 month in Belize per year. Pattaya, Thailand. This city on the Gulf of Thailand is a popular tourist destination with a vibrant nightlife, shopping, and entertainment options. You can also enjoy the sandy beaches and the golf courses. The cost of living is 50% lower than in the U.S., and you can get a retirement visa that allows you to stay for a year with extensions. To qualify for this visa, you need to be at least 50 years old and have either 800,000 baht, $24,000, in a Thai bank account or a monthly income of at least 65,000 baht, $2,000. You also need to have health insurance that covers at least 400,000 baht, $12,000, for inpatient care and 40,000 baht, $1,200, for outpatient care. Sanlúcar de Barrameda, Spain. This town on the Atlantic coast is known for its sherry wine, seafood, and horse racing. You can explore the historic sites, the nature reserves, and the flamenco shows. The cost of living is 30% lower than in the U.S., and you can apply for a non-lucrative visa that lets you live in Spain without working. To qualify for this visa, you need to have sufficient funds to support yourself and your family without working in Spain. The minimum amount required is 400% of the IPREM, Public Indicator of Multiple Effect Income, which is about €27,000, $31,000, per year for one person and an additional 100% of the IPREM for each dependent. You also need to have health insurance that covers all risks in Spain and no criminal record. Georgetown, Malaysia. This city on the island of Penang is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a rich cultural heritage, colonial architecture, and street art. You can sample the diverse cuisine, visit the museums, and join the festivals. The cost of living is 40% lower than in the U.S., and you can obtain a Malaysia My Second Home visa that grants you a 10-year renewable stay. To qualify for this visa, you need to be at least 50 years old and have either 350,000 ringgit, $84,000, in liquid assets or a monthly income of at least 10,000 ringgit, $2,400. You also need to deposit 150,000 ringgit, $36,000, in a Malaysian bank account and have medical insurance that covers Malaysia. Cuenca, Ecuador. This city in the Andes Mountains is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a beautiful historic center, cobblestone streets, and churches. You can enjoy the arts, crafts, and music scene, as well as the nearby national parks and hot springs. The cost of living is 60% lower than in the U.S., and you can apply for a pensioner visa that requires a minimum income of $800 per month. To qualify for this visa, you need to have proof of receiving a stable lifetime pension from Social Security or another source. You also need to have health insurance that covers Ecuador and a police clearance certificate. Popoli, Italy. This town in the Abruzzo region is surrounded by hills, valleys, and rivers. You can experience the authentic Italian lifestyle, cuisine, and hospitality. You can also visit the nearby ski resorts, castles, and vineyards. The cost of living is 40% lower than in the U.S., and you can apply for an elective residence visa that requires a minimum income of $32,000 per year. To qualify for this visa, you need to have proof of having sufficient financial means to live in Italy without working. You also need to have health insurance that covers Italy in a rental contract or property deed. These are just some of the options you have if you want to retire abroad on a budget. For more information on these and other destinations, check out the links in the description box.